Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Machar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. I just wanted to do this quick video, okay? And I remember I did a video a while back, which was somewhat similar, okay, about how those who are not doing what is pleasing to the Lord, all right, are worthless to the Lord, and therefore the Lord has no use, no need of you, all right? Mainly referring on to the 2/3, all right, of the nation of Israel, okay? But basically, us doing this work in this ministry, we know, all right, we know what we were created for, and we're doing that, all right? The question is, do you? We know our purpose. All right, we know our purpose is to serve the Lord, and we're doing that, and it makes us happy to fulfill our purpose. All right, and matter of fact, well, let me just get that precept real quick. What's up with this? All right, Ecclesiastes 12, is it? Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. See? And we are a special kind of man, all right, being the prophets of the Lord, because our command, a part of the commandments, all right, which, is the law, statutes, and commandments, but the Lord also commanded us to what? To go out and do the work, all right, which is to prophesy and to push this word, okay, to be the vessels in which the Lord speaks through, all right, and we know that that's our purpose, man, and us fulfilling that purpose is pleasing to the Lord, okay. See, the Lord has created everything, all right, for a purpose. Even Satan, all right, and these demons, when they hop on people and they drag people out the truth, all right, and it may seem like, damn, man, that's evil and stuff. It's pleasing to the Lord because what? They're serving the purpose why they were created. So they're not really malfunctioning. Like if you have a gun, all right, although a gun is a killing instrument, all right, if somebody gets killed by a gun, people are unhappy. But if the gun does not shoot right, then you're unhappy because the gun is messed up. So that's how it is. Everything was created for a reason, and if you're not fulfilling your purpose, all right, for being created, then there's no use. If your gun is not shooting, then you don't need it. You're just gonna toss it and get another one. All right, just for an example's sake. So this is Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. All right, why? Because we were spirits before we came in the flesh. Okay, and the Most High knew His elect from the very, very beginning, the first fruits. Okay, so before we came into this carnal realm and our spirit entered into the vessel, the body, the flesh. All right, it says, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. Okay, so all the things we did, in our past and all that stuff like that. Hey, we ended up doing this. This is where we ended up doing the works of the Lord, because the Lord sanctified us to do that. At a certain point in our life, we were gonna leave off from that wickedness and end up doing this, prophesying. All right, it says, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. See, so the Lord ordained us. All right, he had set it in stone that this man is going to be a prophet. So regardless of what you do, what you did at some point in your life, that prophecy or that what the Lord ordained is going to come to pass. And that's when you really start fulfilling your purpose. All right, and it's a beautiful thing that we know what our purpose is. So we know what we have to do. Therefore, we can work towards that. And that's why we go so hard for this truth, man, because we're trying to fulfill our lot to the best of our ability. This is Isaiah chapter 61 verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord, all right, Spirit of the Lord, power is upon me, because the Lord Yahweh hath anointed me, all right, to preach good tidings unto the meek, which this truth is good tidings unto the meek. All right. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. Now, aren't we captives? All right, we're in captivity right now. But these prophecies, all right, when we heard the word, all right, it gave us that liberty, man. Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. All right, the truth set us free, you know, mentally and spiritually. It broke those chains. Okay. And it gave us, look, it says, proclaim liberty to the captives and opening of the prison to them that are bound. Because this word, all right, by way of the Lord's men, bringing it out is giving us that hope and that understanding that we're not going to be prisoners for long. We're not going to be in captivity for long. Okay? It says to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our power, to comfort all that mourn. You see? And that's a part of the prophecies, but this is our purpose, to do this. The Lord has said these things are going to happen, but he has ordained men, all right, to say it, to bring it out, to prophesy it. Because you have prophecies, so you need prophets. That is the purpose of a prophet, to prophesy. Okay? This is and that's why we do it with all our heart, and we have that joy and passion in doing it. But compared to these people who just do vanity and wickedness all their life, what is really your purpose? Well, for all we know, hey, like the scriptures say, let the multitude perish which is born in vain. That's their purpose, vanity. So they can be destroyed. It says, listen, Salakia, I'm trying to make sure if this is the right precept. There it is, verse 5. And now saith Yahweh that formed me from the womb to be his servant. See? So he formed, like, just like when people are making, for example, sneakers, there's different kinds of sneakers. You have basketball sneakers, you have running sneakers, you have walking sneakers, hiking sneakers, flip-flops, all of that for different purposes. See? So the Lord created his men, his prophets. He created them specifically to prophesy, to be his servants. All right? He says, you formed me from the womb to be his servant. You see? He says to bring Jacob again to him by way of this word, this gospel. But that's how we bring Jake back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. That's how we came back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. It says, though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my power shall be my strength. All right. So I believe I have one more precept here. This is Revelation chapter 4, verse 11. It says, thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created. See? So the Lord created all these things for his pleasure. Now, if you're not doing what the Lord created you to be, then you're not pleasing the Lord. All right? The Lord created us to be prophets. We know our purpose, and we're fulfilling our purpose. But for those of you Israelites, the Lord created us to be perfect, to follow his laws, to strive for perfection. But that's not what Jake is doing. Okay? So what's going to happen to you? The destruction. Because you're not pleasing the Lord. What pleases the Lord is righteousness. But Jake is doing wickedness, following Esau, doing things that are pleasing to Esau. So the Most High is going to what? End up destroying you. Because you were created for his pleasure. Everything was created for the Lord's pleasure. But if it's not pleasing the Lord, then, he's going to destroy. That's why the Lord flooded the earth, all right, in the time of Noah. Because he saw wickedness multiply on the earth, and it repented him that he created man, as the scriptures say. You see? But this time he had like he did then, he has his elect. Okay? Which their sole purpose is to do what they're doing. All right? So Lord willing, we be a part of that number. We know what our purpose is. We know why we were created. All right? And that's step one. So we know where we came from. We know where we're supposed to be going, so we can know how to get there. All right? So for those of us, those of us who have the spirit of prophecy, you're in this truth and you have your lot, man. Stay in it and fulfill it to the best of your ability, man. Fulfill your purpose so you can please the Lord. All right. Loa, and this is edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Machakodash. Until next time, Shalom.